Dear friends, if you remember, few weeks back, I had informed you about 4 planets, especially Saturn, yani Shanidev, and Jupiter, that is Guru. I spoke about on the 22nd of February, Mars means Mangal has taken a shift into the sign of Taurus, where there is already Rahu in the nakshatra of Rohini. I even told you I see some problems very soon, and the problem is relating to the energies of moon. I spoke about water. My emphasis, the total emphasis was on water. Now everything to do with water. So moon represents or has an effect on water. It even represents dairy. It also represents milk. Moon represents the hotel industry as well. And today, if I have come or I have made this video, is for one reason. Today is the 9th when I am uploading this video. Tomorrow is the 10th and 11th, round about 10:30 in the morning. What is going to happen? Now the impact starts. Why it starts? Let me share this. Now on 22nd February, sorry, by mistake I have put over here as 20. It is 21. I'm sorry for that. It's 21. I'm still 1 year behind. Okay. So I told you that Mars is going to be from 22nd February to 13th of April in the sign of Taurus. I even mentioned that this forms a Angarak Yoga, and when I was talking about nakshatra, I told you that every Rashi, this is one Rashi, one box, has got 13 degrees, and in that 13 degrees there are 9 charanas or 9 padas. So let us talk about the Taurus, that is the subject of today. The Taurus sign has got 3 padas of in Kritika, which is ruled by Sun. Then we have got 4 padas of Rohini. Now this is where I want to draw your attention. And then we have got 2 padas of Mrigashirya, ruled by Mars. Forget Mrigashirya and forget Kritika for this for some time, and let us understand. On the 11th, Rahu is positioned over here, but today on the 9th, Mars is in Kritika. That means it is in conjunction. There is a conjunction, but the conjunction is in the sign. Now on the 11th of March, it's going to be a conjunction within the nakshatra itself. Okay. Now this impact, from year to year, Rohini, moon is would be the energy. And then again, if you look at Saturn and Jupiter over here in Capricorn, is also into a nakshatra of Shravana, which also is into is ruled by moon. Jupiter has already moved, so I'm not even taking Jupiter into the count, but I'm taking Rahu, I'm taking Saturn, and I'm taking Mangal, all the 3 evil planets that is affecting the moon right now. If you look at Rahu, first of all, let me tell you, this is the Kundli or horoscope of India. Fine, this is our India. So Rahu from here is aspecting from the 9th aspect on Saturn and Guru also, but Guru has not into the nakshatra. Now, if you look at this, what I want to tell you is from the 11th till the 13th of April, and even after that, because I always told you whenever a triggering point comes, I always told you that don't think that something would happen on the eclipse. It is after the eclipse. So after this point has reached, and when Mangal starts, Mangal and Rahu and Saturn is triggered. Please remember what I see and what I have heard from the other colleagues of mine who are also astrologers, is there going to be something relating to water. Now, water is rain, water is storm, water is could be the ocean, the lakes. Either it's going to be too much of water, or it could be a lack of water. Mangal also represents fire, so it's water and fire. Rahu represents gas. So what I see, and I hope that these things do not come into play, but what the planet suggests is there are going to be a lot of fire, water. Fire happening due to especially electricity, that means short circuiting. There could be a lot of explosions because Rahu represents gases. So gases, when it explodes due to Mangal, it's an explosion. I do not know, but this is what is my way of looking at the current planetary transits and the position. So till the 13th of April, let's hope. I do not know what exactly is going to unfold in front of us. And then we know that even politically also India is going through a very rough time. There could be, I do not know, but then it is not a good indication, frankly speaking. It's not a good indication, and please understand, it is not only till the 13th of April. I am again saying Shani Dev is going to remain there in that particular nakshatra for a long time, and same is the case with Rahu as well. Rahu would be here in the Lagna of India for a very long time, which I suppose, and Rahu is always a deceptive planet. That means hidden enemies, deceptive, disguise. So let's see what happens. I just thought of sharing my views with you, so here I am. I hope all is well. Let us all pray to God. And this is a sincere appeal to all of you that remain calm, remain composed. And I know the fact that I don't know how to make you understand, but in my previous videos also I've told you these distractions are needed, because somewhere we all are to be blamed for whatever is happening or whatever is going to happen. I think we should all pray to God, like keep all of us safe, protected, guided and guarded. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching this video. Do share my video and please put a comment. I love to read your comments. When it comes, I love to answer your queries also, and maybe something I learn from you as well. Thank you so much. Take care.